Hello and welcome to another segment of Good to Know Family Law Topics. In this segment, which I like to call, What About My Reimbursement Rights?, we're going to talk about the reimbursement claims that you may want to make and those claims that you may want to give up. The decision as to how much time and money to pursue these claims will be made a little bit easier with a basic understanding of this topic. Let's look at some of the more common reimbursement claims that are provided under California law, and let's look at a couple of tips that you may want to consider before pursuing these claims. First of all, when a party uses his or her separate property money as a down payment on a house or uses his or her money to improve the family residence, there are reimbursement rights. Conversely, when a person uses community property to benefit his or her separate property debts, there's going to be reimbursement rights as well. For example, when a party uses community money to pay down child support obligations from a prior relationship or to pay spousal support obligations, there's going to be reimbursement so long as there were sufficient separate property money available at the time these payments were made. There are two other reimbursement claims that are worth looking out for. The first one is where a spouse utilizes a community asset, such as the family residence, and doesn't pay the mortgage while he or she is in the house. In that situation, that person may be required to pay the fair rental value of the use of that community asset. Now let me give you a couple of tips. First of all, not all expenditures are reimbursable, so be careful as to what you're spending your money on post-separation. However, as I mentioned, there are expenditures that are reimbursable, and when you're taking a look at that, be careful as to preserving the documents. The burden of proof is with you if you're going to be seeking these reimbursement claims. And the most important tip that I could give you is consider strongly how much money you want to spend pursuing your reimbursement claim. After all, most people would agree that it doesn't make sense to spend $10,000 paying an attorney to pursue a $5,000 claim. For a more detailed analysis on reimbursement claims and many other important family law topics, be sure to read our blog. Thank you.